everybody. Welcome to another edition of Tango Happy Hour live streaming here from Stuart's backyard.
Hey.
And I am so excited to welcome back this duo that we actually haven't had at Tango Happy Hour, I want to say, since 2019. Like 2019 in the fall, you guys played together a couple times, and it sounded fantastic. So I'm super excited to have Stuart, Zobel, and Gabe Hall-Rodrigues back with us tonight. Thank you.
Hey, thanks,
wow,
Gabby.
welcome.
Yeah.
Woo.
Affiches.
We can talk, right?
Yeah, we can
That's
say
beautiful, beautiful. I love
Beaches.
Beaches.
Really
let me
sad
guess.
song. Boy, if anybody, it's one of those sad tangos.
Really,
Look at
really
the
sad,
lyrics
dark
again.
tango.
Oof. Yeah.
Okay, who
Later on the
voted
Zoom
for
chat,
that?
we can. I've got questions for people
Okay.
about this song, and we can go over the lyrics if anybody wants to do that.
Oh, I love that.
This is like it's some good poetry.
Let's do that. I know we know that they're like little posters.
Yeah, but we have a lot of
But we don't-
questions about
Got
what
some-
those
Oh.
posters are of and who they're
Uh-huh.
of and what that means to the person who's singing the tune.
We'll have to look that
It's a
up.
little bit weird.
Some depth to the song, you know.
Yeah,
Was
there's
that
some stuff.
Gabe's doing?
I love that tune.
I know. That's why I'm like, I bet that was Gabe that was like, we gotta play this one.
I-
I love also you guys coming together and like, deciding which songs you're gonna play, and it's so cool, especially after, all the solos. It's like you each have probably developed your repertoire that you love, and like you were saying with Jamie. Shout out to Jamie, by the way. Jamie's on here.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, let's play this one. No, let's play that one, and so.
Right, you have so
That's
many
fun.
now. It's like you have so many new favorites. Shoot,
Yeah, right.
we can't just play all of my favorites. We have to play.
Some of my
Some of
favorites too, right?
Well,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
only
I'm
fair.
sure it
It's
was
only
a
fair, right? You each get some
negotiation, so I
favorites,
love
you know.
that. I love
But
that.
it was easy. It was easy negotiating. It was
some
like, you want to do this?
mutual
Yeah.
favorites,
You want to do this? Yeah.
This one is new for me, but I like it. I've been hearing it a little bit more recently, and this is Stuart's Call.
Should we try to do the thing we tried to do and didn't do?
Yes, we should try.
Okay.
Catch
And
me
it-
if I fall.
Or we'll just go to whatever section. We're trying to do the Troilo form.
Oh,
The Troilo form.
yeah.
So,
I'm so excited.
yeah.
Real quick though,
Yeah.
shout out to Arturo as well. and everybody
señor
else.
Montaño, ¿cómo estás?
All right,
Arturo.
Danzarín.
You want to take the first C, and then I'll take the B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that. Okay. We did the one thing, but not the other thing. But it was great. It was lovely.
That was so awesome. I love that tango.
Hey, thank you. We got neighbors. See, this is the nice thing about doing it outside, right? Is we got the neighborhood.
Music
The
to the
neighbors.
neighborhood.
I wonder if the neighbor that walked by is on here. Let us know if you found us.
What is danzarin? Is that a dancer?
Dancer, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah,
It's a tiny dancer.
Tiny dancer. It's a tiny dancer.
Very
I knew
tiny.
I liked the song. I'm wondering, like, what, just like there's some amazing, like sometimes with like changes of a tune, you're like, I kind of like already, maybe I know what this is about already, or like you have like an inkling or something.
Oh,
and you're just like,
yeah.
why is this so like, and, like it must be about something more than just a dancer. I mean, although a
It was
dancer
probably not
can
just
be a
any
lot,
dancer.
not just any dancer.
No, it was probably a very special
Does that
dancer.
one have lyrics? We'll have to
Not
look.
that I know
I
of,
don't.
but-
I haven't seen
But
it
you
yet.
never know. A lot of them do.
If anybody knows a little more about the history of el tango danzarin, yeah, let us know. But
I was
it's
getting into
beautiful.
Julian Plaza today. I was listening to some of his stuff. Man,
Some cool stuff, right?
woo! Gosh,
Did you hear Payadora?
I haven't gotten that deep yet, It was
Oh
just-
man, there's so much. There's so much, right? As soon as you start delving into it. Shout out to Heather who
Hey,
said
Heather.
lovely to have this beautiful music, especially compared to some of the other things on right now. And Rima, shout out to Rima.
Oh my
Hi,
God, Rima.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So let us know how you guys are all doing tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Oh my gosh. Comme il faut. So, is this one in French? Like,
Does
is
it
the-
call me faux? I don't think there's lyrics to this one, but it is a French term.
Okay.
It means
I always
like-
wonder, like, we're playing tango, but this is like a French name.
Yeah, but it's tango. I think it's an old.
It's definitely a tango.
Yeah.
But I wonder, I know there was a lot of tango in France, like beginning of the 1900s. So maybe that's how some of the French terms got into.
Kind of caught in there.
the-
Yeah.
I
You know,
love
I
it.
imagine that some of the composers and or orchestras traveled. I don't know that for sure, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah, so you take the first, right? And we're just going.
Just top, bottom,
Top, bottom,
three
yeah.
times
Yeah.
with some fun in between.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Sorry, my
Just like rehearsals.
That's
right?
exactly right, baby. That's it.
I love it. Oh, it's like, like if your outfit or whatever, you got to keep playing.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. How beautiful. I
So,
feel so lucky.
I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you, Gabby, and thank you,
Oh,
Gabe. Gabe brought wine.
you. Yes,
I just got to say, so thank you, Gabe.
Game ball.
Cheers. Salud.
Salud. Saúde.
Cheers to all of you.
And that's the Tango Tanda.
That's the Tango Tanda. Well, thank you all for being here this evening. And I just can't get over it. Do you guys see this beautiful? I mean, you see this beautiful setting that I get to be in too. Which
Tomatoes.
is so cool.
So we got some summer squash. I don't know if you can see this. It's getting dark, but
Oh, the
got a
little summer
potato
squash.
plant,
I love it.
you
Oh,
know?
it's beautiful. And
Peppers.
that fuchsia behind Gabe is like, it's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
There we go.
Well, a couple quick public service announcements. First and foremost, we are between tandas, so I just want to remind you, if you want to support our Tango Happy Hour, you can do so with the information here at the top, Venmo, PayPal, or TangoHappyHour.com. There's a button there, and we really appreciate your support. And this is really a public service announcement. It turns out that about 14 million households have not completed their census yet, and the deadline was pushed up to September 30th, which would be tomorrow. So if you have not completed your census, it really does not take long at all. They say 10 minutes. I think it takes even less. My2020census.gov. Please, we all need to be counted so we can allocate resources fairly in our society. Thank you. Democracy.
Dig that. Yeah. Well, it's Val's time.
it's Val's time.
Palomita Blanca. And you want me to take this one? Or?
Yeah, go ahead and take the
Okay.
first one if you want.
Cool.
Wow, I love the energy. Oh my goodness, so awesome. So awesome.
That's a fun.
That's a
song.
fun tune, and you know, like it's like the changes aren't crazy, but like every time I find a way to like make it harder than it is. You know?
Sounded great.
That B7 chord sneaks up on you, right? It's like
Oh man.
Well, shout out to John and Chris listening from Boulder, Colorado. Where's everybody else tuning in
Hey,
from?
nice.
Let us know. We always love to hear
It's true.
how everybody's doing. And what else did I want to tell you guys? I don't know. I feel like I wanted to say something else. Oh, somebody said I look like a news anchor. Like, cause the lighting, it actually ended up being quite good lighting.
oh
even
really? That's so
though
funny. We forgot to do lighting for you.
But it works out. I'm getting some of this light over here. Anyway, let us know how you guys are all doing. Oh, Amadeo said he got goosebumps earlier, and he says he hopes that you water your plants before starting because it's a heat wave out here.
Whoa.
It's hot. It's
burning
hot
up.
out here. Arturo did mention a while back, maybe guitar up a little.
Poquito.
I don't know, un poquito más. Un poquito más.
Mucho poquito.
Very low.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm getting goosebumps too.
Sweet. Absurdo.
Absurdo.
Yeah, Stewie. That was good
Oh
times.
my goodness. Wow.
Very fun.
Wow.
That's another one I didn't know, like, what the deal is with like, what the tune is about. Like, I haven't done enough on that one.
There's a line in that. Una casa era rica, la otra pobre. Y eso muy fácilmente explica por qué no pudo ser. So
yeah, that's right. Because it was about a couple. Their
one
love
house was
could not
rich,
be.
one was poor, and it easily explains why it couldn't be.
Oh.
Ooh, wow.
Technical thing.
Yes.
We're at 8%, and it looks like it's not receiving power.
Oh, the laptop? Well,
So-
let me plug that in. Hold
Time
Time
out, guys.
on. That's important.
We don't want it to die on us.
Really don't want. We're
I
using
thought
a lot
one of these
power.
was power, but
Hey everybody, I'm here to entertain you all. They do
There's
tech
some
things.
cables over here. Any of those it?
Wish I had some.
Oh, there's. Is that
Good
is
stories,
that it
you
by
know.
your phone? Okay, I'll stop trying to help because I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Cool.
Okay, we're gonna just like chit chat a little bit. Laszlo's here.
Yeah, who else is
And-
out there?
I know who else here. Amadeo's clapping. Brad is here. Brad who was coming, especially in the fall. I want to say to Tango Happy Hour. I'm at Orfeo. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Miss that place.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to Brad. He says it's nice to hear some well-performed tangos. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
He says, as usual, nothing in person. Nope, not yet. Although I'm keeping tabs on what folks are doing around the country and also on what's allowed here in Washington. And of course, first and foremost, just trying to make sure everybody's safe. So as soon as it seems like we can do something in person, we will.
I don't think that we're not in person because nobody wants to be in person.
Yeah.
I think that everybody
Yes,
would much
exactly.
rather be hanging out together and dancing if we could.
Okay, we're good.
And we
Yes,
have
todo
Zapawa
bien.
now.
We have Zipawa.
Lovely.
Yes, of course. It would be lovely to gather in person, and
Of course, that's
that's a treat for me tonight, you guys. I get to be here live in person. If it feels like I'm a news anchor, that's because I'm right here on the scene where it's all happening.
Reporting on the scene.
Was that number 3?
That was 2.
That was
2.
One
number
more.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
So you've got the melody on this one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The show goes
Do,
on.
2.
2? Okay.
Que siga la milonga.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Rima, it is really lovely in person. She says she's jealous that I get to be here live in person.
Yeah, we get to hang out, you know. Sorry. We wish we could be with all of you.
I know. Wish we could bring it all.
It makes rehearsals more
together.
fun too, because you're like so starved for like playing with people and stuff, and you're like,
You get together and you're like, wow.
oh my gosh, it sounds like that. I almost forgot it sounded like that.
That's so awesome. Tia Peggy says she loves it. Nice
Hey,
job.
gracias, Peggy.
And then that was the end of the Vals Tanda,
That was
right?
the end of Houses.
So I just want to explain really quickly because I said que siga la milonga, and Amadeo was like, let me grab my sippy cup,
Not yet.
but not yet. So milonga is the dance, the music, and the dance style. It's also the name of the event. So sometimes when people make an announcement or there's some interruption or whatever it is, or they're putting on the next tanda, so that was maybe a little out of place, but they say que siga la milonga, like an announcer, you know. So I said that, but it wasn't for the milonga tanda. It was just that the event continues. Like if we were dancing in person, people would continue dancing. So a little premature to grab the sippy cup. But don't you worry, because I think that's
Now
next.
It's time.
right.
Now it's time for the sippy cup.
Really
That's
quick,
right.
though, remember, please, to do your census if you have not. And if you have, maybe you can find somebody who has not and encourage them to do it, too. And that was my2020census.gov. Please, tomorrow's the deadline unless the courts push it back. And, you know, we never know these days what's happening. So let's be safe rather than sorry. And last but not least, if you'd like to support our Tango Happy Hour, you can do so at the information here above on Venmo, PayPal, or at TangoHappyHour.com. Right here.
Yes, all of that right up there. Yeah.
Like Vanna White,
Now.
you know.
It's like, I mean, you really, you know, between the hype man and the
Is
presenter
Vanna
thing,
White
I
the
think.
ultimate hype woman?
probably,
I
Wow.
think probably the most famous.
you know,
At least
Seriously,
in the
right?
U.S.
Vanna White, like, you know.
It's a lot
I
of
don't know,
hype.
the game shows around the world, though, I tell you, if you travel and watch a game show in another country, they all have their own style.
It's a
of
whole
things.
different vibe, you
It's
know.
a whole different
It's
thing.
true.
Like in Italy, I swear they're all wearing bikinis. I mean, it's a whole different vibe everywhere you go. And when the situs, they're like yelling, and everybody's got red hair. Anyway, I'm
Japan
gonna
are
get myself in
interesting.
trouble, but
Right.
anyway,
Yeah.
it's just interesting to see the different styles of how people do the game show thing.
What gets
But
people hyped up?
now we're ready for milonga.
Stuart
so.
sanding his fingers,
Yes.
so you know it's getting hot.
See, yeah, getting ready for that
right.
fire. Watch out, plants. Watch out, plants.
Oh, right.
Que siga la milonga.
You want to take it first?
Sure. One, two, There's something that a long time ago, my piano teacher in college told me is like when you want to really show that you're done, you have to like aggressively take your hands off the instrument. You know, like
Yeah.
it's not me. It's not me.
You're like, the instrument's done. The accordion's done. That's it. Finito. That was beautiful. I love the dramatic endings. And I feel like for dancing, too, it's like, okay, that's clearly the end. Is there anybody who's ever danced, I'm sure, has experienced this at some point where the music ends, but you keep going. And you're like, oops.
Right, yeah.
I mean, which I feel like is, you know, you're just so into the music, but that clear, sharp end is like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think like, you know, it's worse when you don't know if it's ending and you're dancing and you're like, was that the...
Yeah.
Because that's like your chance to, you know, do your last thing, right? You're
Right.
like, da-dun, or you're like, da-dun, or whatever.
Right.
And you don't get that opportunity, and it's like, I was so ready, but now I lost it.
Yeah. Yeah, or when you think it's ended, but then it keeps going. That's
kind of fun,
too.
too. That's kind of fun, though.
Like,
But you like the awkward,
I
right?
do. I like it when it's like it's the end. just kidding, and then you just keep going.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
sometimes they do that to us on purpose. And that's also what makes it so fun with the live music and dancing to live music.
It's true. Anything can happen.
Somebody asked, and so I just want to make sure everybody knows if they can mail a check. And yes, you can mail a check, and I'll post that in the comments, like where you send it to. So thank you. We appreciate all your support.
Truth. Campo afuera.
Oh, campo afuera. That's like
Tranquilo. You think? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to set up a group, then I'll jump in.
Oh, yeah.
That was a hot ending. Hot. I love it.
That's great. And we both have our masks on the wrong way. Like Stuart's mask over here. It's like we're playing too crazy. And my mask just slipping down like pants without a belt,
We need a belt. Who has mask belts? Anybody? Right? I feel like that could be a thing.
A tiny little buckle.
Tiny little buckle. You just boop, boop.
I feel like that could be a thing. I really appreciate all the people that are like, this crazy situation we're in, and they're finding creative ways to, to deal with it. It's. I feel like that's really cool. It's like we're all in it together. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Lynn, who's watching. Thank you for joining us, Lynn. Lynn with the curly hair. You guys would recognize her.
Yes.
Sorry. And Rafael De Boni.
Oh, Rafael.
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 Good to have you.
Bem.
And Christine's here.
Hey.
And Tia Peggy. Buenísimo.
It's great stuff. Rafael is an amazing accordion player as well. And he was just talking about, he just did a thing the other day on milongas, talking about like playing piano, accordion, and milongas, and super great.
Awesome. Oh,
Valeu,
so
Rafael.
awesome. Very cool. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, that's the other thing about this whole thing. It's like we already knew we had the internet, but I think like COVID like really pushed us to all learn to like, you know, there's all kinds of really lame things that the internet does. And there's like also really cool things like, you know, being able to keep, like knowing how easy it is to keep in touch with people, or like not feeling intimidated by using Zoom to call somebody to do a lesson across the world or something.
Right.
You know, it's like now we're especially I think for musical communities, like learning how to make our community to some degree tighter, you know. I mean, like nothing will ever substitute like physical community here in town, wherever you are. But this like greater community of musicians, like
it's
people
really
that,
cool
like,
that the whole world is like
finding their people. You know, it's like if you love to play Hall, like you can find people that play Hall, and you can take lessons with them that are legit, or you can find tango people. I mean, it's just very like amongst all of the crazy stuff. I think like the folks who are using this as an opportunity to like learn and like grow, and I hope that everyone is doing that to some degree, you know, like that's a cool thing. That's really beautiful, you know. I mean, even with the Tango Happy Hour, you know, there are people who wouldn't come because they live in somewhere else that wouldn't come to Orfeo, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's cool. We get to like tighten it up a little bit even though we're far away.
Yeah. And keep the connection going even while we're each safely distanced.
You know, a wise woman once said, "Tango is about the connection."
Yes, I heard. Yeah.
Speaking of connection, by the way, I'll just throw it in right now. You know, if you want to connect with either,
Shake that mic. I think
if you want to connect with either of our musicians, speaking of music and connecting across the interwaves, the internet, both Stuart and Gabe do teach their respective instruments. So please get in touch.
Yeah, you don't want me to teach guitar to you.
And I'm a terrible accordion teacher. Really bad.
Make sure you call the right person, is all we're saying.
Their info is in the description of the video.
Well, this is our last milonga, our final milonga, and it's my favorite one. This is the one that I got to get in because it was my favorite, and we already know what it is. La puñalada.
Ooh.
Yeah. You want to take
We're
the
going to
intro
do
or
the A between everything, right? A, B,
Yeah, like
A,
a
C, every time. And then we'll figure out what happens as we go.
Sounds good.
Rehearsal done. It's the intense look, and then the.
Oh, that is just, it's so cool to see you guys like this energy, because you're like, like battling it out, but it's like,
Let's climb this mountain together.
yes.
Yes.
Let's do it. And it's like, come up over here, and like, it's just the best stuff. It's so good.
So
Yeah.
cool. Such good energy. So we've got, all kinds of controversies here. I mean, it's really crazy tonight. Amadeo and Christine are fighting over which milonga they get to claim. I mean, it's nuts.
Wait,
Wow.
who's
Christine and Amadeo. Oh,
Who wants who?
Yeah.
So they.
Who wants what?
Well, I think they'd each take one of you, but like a personal musician, sure. No, they were talking about Campo Afuera,
Oh.
and Christine says that's my favorite, and Amadeo said no, I already claimed it. So it's crazy out here. It's crazy. We can shake.
They should give La Puñalada a chance.
But
Yeah.
then
It's,
when she heard La Puñalada, she said, "With you guys playing it, she'd consider that too."
Perfect.
Amadeo, you can keep Campo
Everybody's
Afuera.
good,
It's
yeah.
okay.
He's
We're
like,
all
hey,
good.
that's mine. Back up. And Rafael said, un abrazo de sur de Brasil. So
Hey.
Muito obrigado, Rafael.
a hug and hello from south of Brazil. Great to have you. This is, right?
It's
Pretty
time.
awesome.
It's
Okay,
time.
before we go there, if you haven't done your census, my2020census.gov. I don't know why I decided I'm going to do this public service, but it's important, so please do. I dragged my feet a little too, but tomorrow's the deadline, so please get the census done. Check with your friends, make sure they got it done. And if you want to support Tango Happy Hour, you can do so at the information right here up above. Venmo, PayPal, TangoHappyHour.com. We appreciate your support. And last song. We need everybody on the dance floor. Get your mops, get your brooms, all your dance partners, teddy bears. Let's do it. Wow. Oh,
Yeah, Gabe.
Yes, Dewey. Wow, what a fun time.
that was so awesome. Oh my goodness. And Christine said she mentioned the textures and whew, right on. It was just you guys packed so much into that last song. I love it. I mean into the whole evening. What a treat. What a treat. Again, if you feel inspired to learn guitar or accordion or to brush up your skills or maybe fine tune some things, we've got two amazing musicians in the house here. Well, in the yard out here. We've got two amazing musicians right here, Stuart Zobel and Gabe Hall-Rodrigues. Definitely look them up. And if you'd like to support our Tango Happy Hour, you can do that at Venmo, PayPal. The info is right here at the top, or TangoHappyHour.com, or you can mail a check too. Yeah.
I like
Gold,
it. That's old
whatever.
school. I love it.
You know,
Yeah.
why not? Support the post office too, right?
Absolutely.
Right,
Support
actually,
the post
everybody
office. Right. Everybody mails something. Well, maybe not yet.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you guys feel?
Oh, so good.
Yeah, wonderful.
So great.
Wonderful.
What a wonderful adventure.
That is, yeah.
It's a blessing. I mean, you know, of course, musicians want to be compensated, and of course we want to have gigs to play, but I also like have recently just been like finding I mean, it's not like you don't always find joy in playing music, but like especially during like weird times, especially when the rhythm is off, especially when you're not doing as much as you did, it's like just playing music. Not that I don't appreciate like the tips and whatnot, but that like you know to some degree like I had a rehearsal the other day, you know, with Encanto, and it was just like what everybody needed. It like for just a little bit, it felt kind of normal. We had like, you know, space, and we're all like inside, but we're wearing our masks, and we have like tons of room, and it's like we had like it felt so good just to play. And it's not that you don't play every day. I mean, you know, like you play all the time, but there are like these moments lately that I've been finding like so much. Not like it's not cathartic. It's just like it's being in the moment. It's like having this experience that is something that you dedicated your life to, that you would do no matter what. Like even if we weren't playing a tango gig on Tuesday, like we would still be playing. We'd still be like, you know, like living the joy of playing music, and so like that's what I feel when we have like opportunities to play, like with Stuart, and like it just feels really nice to be here like right now and not have to think about like all the stuff that we're constantly bombarded with every day, you know, and it's just like it's a
well,
real.
it's good to remember that there's a reason that we care about the other stuff, is so that this stuff you know exists.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these are the moments, right? Like this is what it's about.
Yeah, it's a real treat. It's a real honor to be able to play music with Stuart, with the Tango Happy Hour for you guys. I mean, it really, this is like what we live for, you know?
Oh,
like it's so serious.
And we all get to be the beneficiaries of this, because I know you guys will look at the comments later, but a lot of people are just like, wow, you know, this is what I need, right? It's like a pause button for all the noise and everything else out there. And we're just with you guys on it, hanging on every note. I'm in here dancing in my seat and stuff. So thank you so much for a really beautiful evening. And just thank you for sharing your beautiful space with us too, Stuart.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. I'm so happy to do this, and I'm glad Tango Happy Hour exists, Gabby. So thank you for this sort of like touchstone.
Well, thank you. We couldn't do it with our musicians. We couldn't do it without all of you listening. So thank you so much for being here with us this evening. Thank you for the beautiful music. Let's hear it one more time for Stuart Zobel and Gabe Hall-Rodrigues. Woo! And we'll do our usual Zoom after party. I posted the info in the feed. So I'm going to hit the button.
We'll talk about afiches.
Yeah,
yes.
that's right.
Yeah,
we already got some. We got some on the agenda.
Yes.
All right, guys, we'll see you next Tuesday.